Okay, everything should be good. One second. Okay. I'm just setting a couple of things. Okay. Alright, where did I leave off? Right.
Hey,
What do you want? I'm not giving anything away.
I'm looking to become an apprentice.
Really? And with whom are you gonna sign up?
I want to sign up with you as an apprentice.
With me? No! I have already had the dubious pleasure once of grappling with an apprentice. That's quite enough for me. I invested several years in his education, and in the end, the poor fool up and poisoned himself. Go sign up with one of the other masters.
What will I have to do to become your apprentice?
I couldn't bear yet another dilettante on my conscience. There is a multitude of herbs out there. Used in different variations, they develop the most diverse effects. You probably don't even know half of them. Here. This is a list of the most important plants. Bring me a plant of each kind, and I might reconsider taking you in as an apprentice.
I want to sign up with one of the other masters.
You have come to ask my approval? As far as I'm concerned, you can sign up with whoever you like.
Yeah, so his quest is a bit annoying, but very good for experience. Wait, did I talked to that woman yesterday?
It was very noble of you to pay for me. I want to show you my gratitude. Here's a bottle of wine which my husband, may Innes rest his soul, brought back from the southern islands. Also, I'm going to spread the news around. At last there's somebody in town whose virtue...
Yeah, never mind.
Not a lot of extra XP, but again, every little bit helps.
Adanos saw that order and chaos were now unequal, and he bade Enos, Adanos be with you.
Who are you?
I am Vatras, a servant of Adanos, the guardian of the divine and earthly equilibrium. What can I do for you?
A lot of stuff to talk with him.
Here, I've got a letter for you.
For me? Indeed. This is an important message you're bringing me. I wonder how you got hold of this letter.
I got it from Cavalorn, the hunter.
Cavalorn? Where is he?
He told me to tell you he couldn't make it and is headed for the meeting point. Whatever he meant by that.
I see that you have gained Cavalorn's trust. That speaks in your favor.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
And why would I do that?
I want to join the Ring of Water.
You do? Well, that means you have already fulfilled the first requirement.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there must be someone among us who trusts you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know about it. But I know nothing about you at all.
What do you want to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come from and why you have come to the city.
I carry an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
What is this message?
Whatever.
A large
It's fine.
army is gathering as we talk, led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of beings which until now have only been mentioned in legends. How do you know this?
Zardas, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn the Paladins.
The necromancer. So he lives, and he sent you. Who are you really?
I'm a former convict from the penal colony of Corinus.
Good. Let us summarize. You are a former prisoner who has been told by Zardas, the necromancer, that dragons have come to conquer the country. And you have come to report this to the Paladins. That all sounds rather fantastic, but I cannot perceive that you are lying to me. Therefore, I must assume that your motives are honorable. I want to give you a chance to join the Ring of Water.
Cavalorn sent me to you.
And what did he tell you?
He said you're in dire need of more good people.
Aha. So, you want to join us, son?
What must I do in order to join the ring?
Know that you take on great responsibility by joining the ring. I do not let just anyone join who comes to us and asks. If you want to join the ring, you will have to prove that you act like one of us.
And that means...
Before we let a young man join our ranks, he must have done a great deed for the ring. Only then can I begin to consider letting you help preserve the balance of forces on this island.
That's fine.
So what would be an appropriate deed that might convince you?
Corinus is facing a great enigma these days. The number of people missing from the town seems to increase almost daily. If you can explain to me what happened to them, you shall have your place within the Ring of Water. However,
Yes?
you should take your message to the Paladins first. I consider it a matter of utmost importance. Talk to Lord Hagen.
Again, if you want to see the different responses, I very much recommend just playing the game yourself.
But Lord Hagen is not going to receive me.
Yes, he will, no doubt about it, provided you become a member of a powerful community first. The Ring has far-reaching connections. We shall assist you in conveying your message as soon as possible. You should talk about this to Laris, whom I trust. He will help you.
I shall do that. Tell me about the Ring of Water.
Since you are not yet a member of our community, I cannot tell you everything, of course. But I shall tell you what I may.
Who are the members of the Ring of Water, then?
I cannot tell you that until you join the ring. But you will certainly have met some of them by that time.
Where are the other water mages?
They are exploring the ruins of an old culture northeast of Corinus. We suspect that those ruins might contain a passage to a part of the island which is as yet uncharted.
Tell me more about that uncharted area.
If you're interested in joining the expedition, I could send you to Satyrus with a letter. You can only participate, of course, as long as you're one of us.
Of course. What exactly is it that you do?
We stand between the Order of Innos and the Chaos of Beliar. If one of the two sides should gain the upper hand, it will mean either total loss of freedom or deadly chaos. Therefore, we guard the balance between the two. That's what makes life in this world possible for all.
And what does that mean in concrete terms?
The fall of the barrier has evoked numerous threats. The bandits are probably the most obvious one. Not only has it become all but impossible to travel the island without being attacked, there's someone in town, too, who supports the bandits. We have found out that the bandits receive regular deliveries from a weapons merchant in Corinus. We try to find such people and keep them from endangering the city. If you can find out anything about this, let me know.
Is there anything that could help me with my search?
You're very persistent, young man. But I actually can think of something that could make your tasks easier for you. I shall give you this ore amulet. You'll certainly be able to use it. It is an amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisps. There are only very few of them. The will-o'-the-wisp that inhabits this amulet has very special properties. It can help you find things that normally elude the naked eye. You summon it by simply wearing the amulet. If it loses its power, or you cannot find it, simply put on the amulet again and it will reappear. The will-o'-the-wisp can detect weapons. It could be very helpful to you in investigating the weapons deliveries to the bandits. Treat it well, and it will never fail you.
Thank you. I shall take good care of it.
I never use that thing, but I always like getting it.
Can you heal me?
That enough.
I'm asking your blessing.
Why should I give you my blessing, stranger?
I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the masters in the lower part of town.
Go with the blessing of Adanos, my son.
Right, I think that's it.
Wait, if you see Laris, give him this ornament and tell him that it needs to be returned. He'll know what to do with it.
Yeah, like I said, just have a lot of talking to do. Picking up all the different quests. Tying some of them up.
I am Hacken, the weapons dealer. Every man should carry a weapon these days, especially when venturing outside of the city walls.
Tell me more about the area around the city.
It's gotten too dangerous out there, because of the bandits for one thing, and also on account of wild beasts. Even the animals don't seem to get enough to eat in these crappy times. They're venturing closer to the city all the time.
What do you know about the disappearances of the citizens of Corinus?
I have seen many pass through the eastern city gate. Some of those who came I had never seen before in my life. And many of those who went out never came back. But what happened the other day was really quite strange. There was this fellow who came here. I think his name is Joe. He bragged that he would soon come into some serious money. He claimed that he knew how to get into one of the city towers where the militia keep their arms. I haven't seen him since, even though I used to bump into him around the same time every day. I reported this to the militia. I thought that maybe he had been caught and thrown into the dungeon, but Lord Andre had no idea what I was talking about. He didn't even know the fella.
What do you know about the bandits?
What do I know about them? They robbed me on my way to the city, and I'm not the only one. They've been up to their tricks for quite a while. The militia tried to track them down, but without any success.
I'll deal with it.
What? You want to take on the bandits? By yourself? You're quite a good fighter, huh?
How much is the matter worth to you?
That's a dangerous business. Well, it's all right with me. I'll pay you 100 gold pieces if you defeat the bandits.
Well.
Where did they hold you up?
Near Akhil's farm. Just go out of the city gate from here. Follow the road to the right. After a while, you'll get to a few steps. The bastards came from there. I bet they have their hideout back there in the woods.
Innos be with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler, then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Bah! You won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
Somebody stole from you.
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself as Ringaroo, if that really is his right name. He's been hanging around the marketplace the last few days. And every evening he gets plastered at the beer stand down the street. I bet the bastard is drinking my money. I only looked away for a moment, and my purse was gone.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh? And why would you do that?
Well, that depends. Can you help me get into the upper quarter?
You've got the wrong man. I'm from out of town like most of the merchants in the marketplace. If you want to get into the upper quarter, go talk to the resident merchants in the lower part of town.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
want
matter
part of
what you
the
say.
gold as a reward.
First, see if you can get my purse back. Then, we'll talk about your reward.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just knock the bastard down, the city guard will get involved. Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall. Hey, you!
What can I do for you? Are you seeking spiritual comfort? Do you want to direct a prayer to our Lord Innos, or donate some gold for his church?
I've come to get your blessing.
That's good. That's good. Then you will probably want to donate gold to the Holy Church of Innos, won't you?
Actually, I wanted your blessing so I can sign on as an apprentice in the lower part of town.
But my son, without a modest donation to the church, it is impossible for me to bless you. How else can I be certain of your good intentions toward the Holy Church of Innos?
So, how much does a donation usually run to here?
Well, that depends on what percentage you want to give, son. Let me see how much you brought. You have more than 50 gold coins. Donate 25 to Innos and receive his blessing. I bless you in the name of Innos, for he is light and righteousness.
Yeah.
I'm
Still have a lot of
Xeris,
talking to do.
Master of Potions. Do you need an essence of healing or a magic elixir? Then you've come to the right place.
This one isn't so much for a quest though.
Do
It's
you
just
brew
to
your
spawn
own
a few.
potions?
No, I either get them
Items.
from the monastery or I buy them from Constantino, the alchemist. If you're interested in brewing potions, then talk to him. He needs an assistant, but he's too pig-headed to hire someone himself. He's just as stubborn as a mule. He always passes me when he goes out on the East Gate to collect plants for his potions.
Doing this dialogue spawns a couple of very rare herbs.
Where exactly does Constantino gather his herbs?
He always goes through the eastern city gate here and then disappears into the wilderness to the left. He once told me that just about everything grows there, except for King Sorrel.
Has Constantino ever told you where to find King Sorrel?
I once heard him say that the stuff grows near stone circles, near Lobart's farm. That's a farm near the other gate. There's one of those stone circles. I think it's on a hill. It used to be a grave or something.
Hey you, I have a proposition for you.
What do you want?
I want my old stall in the marketplace back. Sarah snatched it away from me, but she has had that spot long enough. I want her to give up the stall.
And what's my part in this?
I will give you a letter to stick in her pocket. Then you go to Andre and tell him that Sarah is selling weapons to Onar. She lands in prison, you pocket the bounty, and I get the stall. You have 2 days to accomplish this.
What's in it for me?
When I have the stall, you will get a weapon from me, and a damned good one.
All right, looks like I've got no choice.
You're a clever lad. Here is the letter.
How am I supposed to foist the letter on her?
Let her show you her wares, and while she does, you hide the letter on her. And bear in mind, I am an influential man in the city, so don't try to play me for a fool.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
Hey, you! Jorah says you've got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
Oh. Usually it's better not to turn this guy in, but because I'll be joining the militia, it's the one exception where I want to roleplay, so I'll be turning the thieves in rather than working with them, even though working with them gives slightly more experience.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief, and that you had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
I should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left. Let me go, man!
I'll see to it that you are put behind bars.
Oh, I don't want any more trouble. If you think that's what you should do, then be my guest. Hey, be careful, though. My friends are not gonna like what you're pulling here.
Let's see. It's not that late yet. Can still talk to a few people.
How strange. It seems to me that I have met you before, traveler. Well, great are the mysteries of time and space. Oh, please forgive my rudeness, son of patience. I have not even greeted you yet. Welcome, friend. Take a seat on my humble rugs and enjoy a pipe in peace.
Who are you?
My name is Abu Jin ibn Jabir ibn Omar Khalid bin Haji al-Sharidi. I am a seer and a prophet, an astrologer and a purveyor of tobacco.
What kind of tobacco do you offer?
My pipes are filled with spicy, refreshing apple tobacco. Help yourself whenever you want, son of adventure.
Anything's possible. That was obvious all along.
Do you have other tobacco as well?
I offer only the very best tobacco. This apple plant is a symphony from my homeland, the Southern Isles. But, of course, I'm always open to trying a different sort of tobacco. If somebody should succeed in producing a really good tobacco.
How's that done?
Start with my apple tobacco as a basis, and then try combining it with another ingredient. This is done at an alchemist's bench, provided you know the essentials of alchemy.
That's actually not true. That's true in base game, but with the expansion you can just make the tobacco.
Where can I get apple tobacco?
I shall give you 2 portions. It is up to you, in your wisdom, to do with them whatever you want. If you crave more, then direct your steps toward Zuris, the master of potions. He produces this tobacco, and he sells it to
Not that it really matters, because learning alchemy in this game is very useful, either way.
Can you make me a prophecy?
My services are yours for a modest fee. Oh, father of generosity.
How much do you want?
For a paltry 25 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you. But remember, the future is always uncertain. All I can do is glimpse some fragments of time.
Tell me about the future.
All right, seeker of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready?
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Orcs. They are guarding an entry, an old tunnel, the Valley of Mines. Men in shining armor. A magician. Your friend is with them. He is waiting for you. Fire! An attack! A mighty creature. Flames. Many shall die. What is that? A city. Ruins. Quarhodron in Jakandar. He is summoned.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Quarhodron in Jakandar.
That's an open secret.
I'm sorry. Division is over. There's nothing more I can see.
I'm no better off
He
myself.
simply talks to you.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinth. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Martial law is immediately declared in all cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal paladins, effective immediately. The Honorable Lord Andre is commanded to punish every
There we
crime
go.
or act of resistance against the
About
king's
the
guards
thief.
most
Yes,
severely.
how's it going? Have you
Every
caught him? And
inhabitant
much
of
more
Corinth who is
importantly, do
guilty
you
of
have
a
my
crime
gold?
is to report immediately to Lord Andre.
Yeah, I caught him all right. He's gonna cool his heels in jail for a while.
What about my gold?
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Honestly,
Inos be praised. There is still justice in the city.
Better off myself.
Asking for gold does nothing. The reward outside of experience comes later. It's tied to a different quest.
Ah, customer, what can I do for you?
Listen to the wrong people.
I'm looking for a room.
Ah, you're in the right place then.
What does it cost to spend the night?
Absolutely nothing. The paladins are responsible for the lodging of all travelers.
So can I stay the night here for free?
Yes, yes. Just go up the stairs. We still have 1 or 2 beds free.
You hardly know who to believe.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinth. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Martial law is immediately.
Alright, so I should probably go talk to the paladin, turn the people in, and then I'll probably talk to the people in the harbor district.
Inos be with you, stranger. What brings you to me?
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal. Canthar the merchant is trying to get rid of Sarah.
Sarah, the weapons merchant in the marketplace?
I was supposed to foist a letter on Sarah, which claimed that she's supplying weapons to Onar.
I see. I shall gladly pay the bounty for that bastard. He is already as good as behind bars.
I've come to collect the bounty Rengaru stole from the merchant Jorah. He tried to skedaddle, but I caught him.
Good. My men have already picked him up. He won't be stealing from anyone else in the near future. Here is your money.
I want to take up service with the Paladins.
An honorable request. However, I have my orders only to accept citizens of the town into the militia. My commander is afraid that spies or saboteurs could sneak in. He wants to limit the risk this way. Therefore, you must first be a citizen of the town. Whether this rule makes sense or not is disputable, but orders are orders.
Is there a faster way to join you?
You're really serious about this, aren't you? Good. Listen, I have a problem. If you solve it for me, I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia. But the most important thing is, you must not breathe a word of it to anyone.
What's your problem?
Recently, there have been a number of thefts in the city. Thus far, we have not been able to capture anyone. The thieves are simply too skillful. The scum know their business. I'm sure that we're dealing with an organized gang. It would not amaze me if there were a thieves' guild in Corinus. Find the leaders of the gang and hunt them down. Then I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia, regardless of whether or not you are a citizen. But you must say nothing about our agreement.
Yeah, so like I said, joining them is generally the better choice. Not just for experience, they also offer different rewards. But whenever I play a militia / paladin, I just can't. I don't feel right joining them.
What should I do once I found one of the thieves?
If it's a matter of a lackey, a henchman, or some small fry, it would be best if you avoid a fight. You should rather come to me and report. I shall then see to it that the fellow winds up behind bars. The city guard could intervene in an open battle, and you would not have the opportunity of explaining to them what is going on. Furthermore, there is a bounty for every rotten apple you put behind bars. However, if you locate the leader's hideout, well, then you probably won't be able to avoid a fight.
I think that's it.
Where should I start looking for the thieves?
If I knew that, I'd go there myself. I can only tell you this much. We recently turned the entire harbor district upside down and found nothing. Absolutely nothing. The people there are not very talkative, particularly if you wear the armor of a paladin. But you are an outsider. They will not distrust you so quickly. You could ask around the harbor first, but be careful. If the people there realize that you are working for the paladins, you will learn nothing.
Yeah, I don't think I had to ask him about that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I think just the harbor district.
Martial law is immediately declared in all cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges are to hand over their duties.
And cleaning up the rooftops.
Is to report immediately to Lord Andre.
Yeah, this way.
I never knew that. That would only cause more trouble.
Who says things like that?
I'm no better off myself. It's totally obvious.
Someone's gonna do my own calls.
Do you really believe that?
That's not what my husband thinks.
Okay.
He talks too much.
Let me think. I don't want to talk to everybody just yet.
Listen to the wrong. Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I'm building a ship because I want to get out of here as fast as I can. But the way it looks right now, this ship will never be finished.
Watch out who you tell what. Why are you in such a hurry?
Soon the orcs will come and burn down the city.
What makes you think that?
Boy, have you noticed the paladins running around everywhere? Why do you think they're here? I tell you, they're here because the orcs will attack soon, and that won't be pretty.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Can I help you somehow?
Yes, you can. Find out what the paladins are planning. I want to know why they're here.
Never knew that.
And I have to know if the orcs will attack and how far from the city they are. One of the bastards was even seen outside the city.
Really believe that.
Just bring me all the information you can get. I need to know how much time I have left to finish the boat.
Is it really true?
What's going on at the harbor?
The orcs are breathing down our necks and you're asking about the harbor?
I only wanted to...
The biggest problem we have is that there aren't enough ships in the harbor to get us out of here. To be honest, there's only one ship here, and that belongs to the Paladins. They certainly won't let us get out of here with that.
Why can't you finish your ship?
Oh, we have thousands of problems. The hull still isn't stable, and it's still missing a lot of boards. But I have hardly any gold left to buy new material with, and the last delivery had bugs in it. My boys don't work productively. One wants a fast ship above all else, the other one is worried about the figurehead. As if we didn't have more important things to do. Also, one of my people is simply not showing up for work anymore. I'm beginning to fear that this will delay the construction even more.
You're one worker short?
Yes, his name is Monty. He's vanished into thin air. That lazy pig is probably living the high life on a farm somewhere. I should never have paid him in advance.
When was the last time you saw Monty?
He hasn't bothered to show up for work for at least 2 days.
I've heard that other people have gone missing too.
Just what I'm saying. That's where the evil starts. Farum the fisherman told me something similar. His buddy William is no longer around. I bet that the orcs are behind all this.
Where can I find this Farim?
He's a fisherman. I think that his hut is near the provision store of the Paladins, but I don't know for sure.
Do you really believe that?
Right.
That's not what I heard.
I think I'll talk to Laris later.
I don't believe that.
Oh, do I have to? Do I want to deal with this guy right now?
Simply talks too much.
Whatever.
Hey, I don't know you. What do you want here? Are you headed for the tavern?
That's not.
Ah, so this is the harbor watering hole. And there I was, taking it for the governor's palace.
Hey, cut out the bad jokes, Russ. Otherwise you'll be chewing the cobblestone.
That's an open secret.
I see. I'll be forced to tan your hide in order to make any progress.
You're welcome to try, Runt. Show me what you got.
Hit him!
Let him have it! Whack him!
Atta boy!
Give him what for! Let him have it! Give him what for! Let him
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Give him what for!
That response is one of my favorites in this game.
Boy!
The harbor watering hole.
Atta boy! What you waiting for?
Not bad.
Okay. That went very smoothly. Yeah. Yeah, let's just talk to these guys.
Hey you, come over here. I've got something for you. There's a fellow here who insisted on talking to you. Since you weren't here, he told me to give you a message. He wants to meet you, behind Halver's fish shop. This piece of information is free, but that's an exception, kid. Anything beyond that will cost you.
What did the guy look like?
I could tell you that, but you need to pay for it, my friend. Every piece of information I give you will cost 10 gold pieces.
I need information.
Wait, what?
Give me something to drink.
What? How?
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
I thought you could
I need
haggle the
information.
price of information down. Yeah, well, whatever. It's not like money's that hard to come by in this game.
Where can I find work?
You're not likely to find work down here at the harbor. You need to go to the craftsman in the lower part of town for that. But if you wield a decent blade, you could go challenge Ulrich. He fights for gold behind the warehouse.
Yeah, I think I couldn't haggle it down because I turned Rengar already in. So he started with that voice line.
Is there any special work to be had
No.
around here where I could make some quick money?
Something special, you say? Go talk to Nagur then. Maybe he can help you.
Bad business.
What do you know about the missing citizens?
All I know is that some people have vanished during the last few days. It's especially bad down here at the harbor, they say. Maybe you should ask around here a bit. There were some cases in the lower part of the city, too. If you want to know more, you should talk to Corrigan. He has his tavern in the lower part of town, and he's likely to hear a thing or two. Halvor, the fish merchant down by the quay, might know something too. Many people frequent him.
Should I? I probably should. If you join the militia when talking to this guy, he won't want to give you anything. Any tasks.
Cardiff says you may have a job for me.
Well, well. So you're looking for a special job. Okay. But we play by my rules, understood?
What does that mean?
That means you do what I say and you get a third of the profits. If you don't like it, then there's no job.
And I think that's something I want to point out in my next video.
All right, you're the boss.
Good. Then let me know when you're ready to rake in a heap of gold.
All right, what's your plan?
You know the merchant Baltram, don't you? If not, it's time you talk to him. This Baltram has a messenger who supplies him with goods from Akhil's farm. That is, he had a messenger. Until I cut his throat. And now Baltram has to get a new one, and that will be you. Your job is to get hired by Baltram and fetch the delivery from Akhil. You bring it to me, and then I'll set it on to an interested customer. He'll fork over a tidy little sum for it. And just don't try selling the stuff yourself. Have you got all that?
Well then, I'm all set.
Good. Then get on your way. But if you try to cheat me, you'll soon be every bit as dead as the messenger. Don't forget.
Someone's gonna do the work. Tell this to him.
Or do I? Oh my god. Right. I hate talking to these people
Hey,
here.
you! Where you going? No matter what your plans are, there'll be plenty of time later. You're right in front of the Pearl of Corinus, the Red Lantern. This is the most beautiful brothel in all of Myrtana, damn it. Sailors from the most remote corners of the world dock here just to spend a few nights in the Red Lantern. And now, it's you who has the chance, nay, the honor of spending a night with Nadja, the most passionate flower of the gods. Come on in, and you're going to experience what others cannot even dream of.
Lovely.
Are you the one who runs this place?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you'll pay for it, 50 gold pieces. And don't get the idea of making trouble here.
Are all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present, or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia. I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That bitch made off with part of my savings, a really valuable golden dish, eh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for. So how is that any business of yours, huh? Do you want to have fun or not?
It was his decision, wasn't it?
think it's just the fisherman left now. Yeah, and then Laris. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone? Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy lately. It's that militia.
Trouble with the militia?
Those bastards keep coming here and taking whatever they want. Last week, they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said. I know that everybody's got to fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And, of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose. But if they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins. The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do. Can you tell me something about the missing people?
My friend William started hanging out with a bunch of shady characters. And where did it get him? One day he simply didn't show up for work. And that's the last we saw of him.
Your buddy William has disappeared?
So he has. He's a fisherman, but a little too big for his boots, I should add. He should have stayed well away from that bunch.
When did you last see him?
Only a few days ago.
What's he been up to?
William had some shady dealings with those crooks. I think it was all about contraband that he sold to the bastards.
Maybe he just went out to sea to fish.
That's not very likely. His boat is still moored in the harbor.
He'll surface again.
I don't think so. He's been gone for too long already. I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his body from the sea at some point.
What bastards would those be?
I don't know who they are or what their business is here in Corinus. I only know the place where they met up with William. I just happened to see William there when I was fishing in the bay.
Where exactly is that meeting place?
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat or swim. There's a beach there and a small fishing camp. That's where I saw them.
I think I've heard enough.
Spare yourself the effort. I don't believe you'll find him.
Right. Might as well help him real fast.
Hey, you have no business up here. Only paladins and those of us in the militia have access here.
What's up here, then?
This is the provisions store of the Royal Guard of the Paladins. I am the provisions master here, and I'm responsible for seeing to it that none of the paladin stuff goes astray, and you're not wanted here. So keep your hands to yourself or I'll chop them off.
You're looking for the man who is selling weapons to the bandits?
Says who?
Says Vatras.
Oh. What do you know about it?
Not much, but I could find out more.
Ah. Is that so?
Can you sell me any of the paladin stuff?
You want to buy? Let's say that if you could compensate me for the trouble that will arise from the paladin's things wandering off, then we might be able to do business.
Does that happen often? Things going astray?
As long as the provisions master says that everything is right, no.
I see. Farum the fisherman has problems with the militia. The boys are constantly stealing from him.
And what do I have to do with it?
You have a certain amount of influence up here with the paladins. Farum needs your protection. He's willing to give you a part of his catch for it.
I see what you mean. Fish. As if I didn't have enough crap to deal with. Tell your pal he should come to me and tell me exactly what's up with the militia. I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Tell me, what do you know about the weapons dealer?
Listen, we know that an influential citizen in the upper quarter must be behind it. And some of the weapons are even supposed to have come from the militia's supplies. We still don't know exactly who's behind it. If you have enough guts to take on a group of at least 5 bandits, maybe you can find out.
What about the bandits?
We know that the bandits are currently blockading the roads that connect the farmers to the city. Besides that, I know that there must have been a weapons delivery in the last few days. Maybe some clues to uncover the weapons dealer can be found with the bandits.
All of these quests will get resolved much later. The weapons dealer one and finding the missing citizens. But still, good to get all the dialogue out of the way.
Hey! I know how to resolve your trouble with the militia.
And how would that be?
Martin, the provisions master of the Paladins, wants to hear your story about the militia and the fish.
And you think he can make the militia leave me alone?
At least, that's what he said.
Great, thank you. I cannot give you much, but wait. I found this strange blue stone on one of the islands off the coast of Corinus. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but someone like you will certainly find a use for it.
Okay. Oh, I actually forgot to equip the belt. Okay, so talking with Lara is it starts with a stupid quest where you walk halfway across the island. I don't know if I want to do that just yet.
And there's more, believe me.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
That was obvious all along.
He better shut up.
Yeah, I think I'll do that a bit later.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. Some problems solve themselves. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I could do that. Sorry, I'm just thinking what to do next. Because I think I'm pretty much done with everything in the city for now. I could... It would be awkward. I don't want to do that just yet. I'll have to learn lockpicking though, before I make any serious progress. That's another thing I don't think this game has done particularly well. You basically have to get lockpicking. If you don't, you miss out on too many things.
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal.
Oh, wait, I need to do the other thing first.
By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Due to the general situation...
Are you looking for a job?
Sure, what's it about?
My errand boy hasn't come back, and I'm waiting for a delivery from the farmer Akil.
And how much is it worth to you?
I'll give you 50 gold pieces.
Fine, I'm in.
Okay. Just tell Akil that I sent you. He'll give you a package. Bring it to me.
I think he still gives you the quest, even if you turn the good in first, but I'd rather play it safe. Some of the triggers in this game are a bit awkward. As seen earlier when I couldn't haggle the price of information down in the harbor.
I've come to collect the bounty. Nagura has killed Baltram's messenger. He tried to use me as his new messenger in order to intercept Akel's shipment.
That fellow will get his just punishment. I shall have him locked up immediately. Here, take the bounty that you are entitled to.
Alright, I could still go. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do next. I have to go all the way back to Zardas, the first NPC that we talked to at the very beginning of the game.
Who says things like that?
Get some more experience
there
from him.
You are again.
He better shut up.
Canthar was trying to trick you and to get your booth for himself, but I've turned him over to the city guard.
Then you've made an enemy of a dangerous man. I've known the bastard for a long time, and he's always wanted my place for himself. Take this weapon as a token of my gratitude. He had better shut up.
Someone's got to do the work.
And it works on
Yeah, and I can collect some herbs on the way as well.
Can I get a drink here?
If you have gold, you can even eat here if you like.
Tell me about the missing townspeople.
I heard that a lot of them went missing down by the harbor. Small wonder with all that's going on down there. Even Thorben, the carpenter in the lower part of town, has lost his apprentice. Hakon, one of the merchants in the marketplace, had an especially strange tale to tell. He said that there was this fella that he used to bump into every day, and then suddenly he vanished off the face of the earth. He even went to see the militia about it. Townspeople all pretty much panicked after that. I don't know what to make of it. I think it's all nonsense. Corinthus is a rough city, and many dangers lurk outside her gates. Those who don't stay within the city walls will be attacked by bandits or eaten by wild animals. Yeah, it's that simple.
And how's business going?
Don't remind me. Lord Andre is serving free beer at the Gallows Square. Hardly anybody comes here now, except for the rich people from the upper quarter.
What's wrong with them?
Yeah, some of those swells could really get on your nerves. Take that Valentino, for instance. I can't stand the sight of him. But I can't pick my customers. I need every coin I can make. What little I had managed to save has been stolen, along with all my silver.
You've been robbed?
Yep, some time ago. It was still rather crowded that night, and I was doing the rounds serving beer. I wasn't gone long from behind the counter, but it was long enough for those bastards. I went to see the militia about it, but they couldn't find a thing, of course. Yeah. They prefer to get plastered on free beer.
What is it with this Valentino?
He's filthy rich and has no need to work. And he brags about it to everybody, whether you want to hear it or not. He drinks a lot and always stays until the end, and then early in the morning he totters back to the upper quarter. It's the same every day.
I think it's incredible how well this game does this sort of feeling, maybe not of hopelessness, but certainly depression. Like everybody in this town is worried about something, mostly the orcs. But yeah, the farmers rebelling, they don't have a lot of food left, all that sort of stuff. Right, I wanted to do the alchemy stuff. Sorry. I'll just be a second. Thank you.
I've got a new tobacco blend.
Let me try your tobacco. This tastes incredible. I've never had a better smoke in my life. How did you prepare this blend?
I mixed the tobacco with honey.
You have done well, father of the art of blending. I would be delighted to fill my miserable pipes with this.
Fill her up then.
Thank you, son of generosity. No other blend could be as good as this one. I shall buy every bit you can bring me of this.
Yeah, I think that's it for the for all the stuff inside the city. So I go back, talk to Zardas, pick up the different flowers. Okay, I need a fire root. Yeah, King Sorrel I'll get. Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I knew that would be a problem.
Yeah, nothing much happening right now. Riveting stuff, I know, since I've already cleared everything. Actually, I should probably talk to Cavaliorn as well. Getting close to that level up.
Hey, you! I gave Vatras your letter.
I didn't expect anything else. Thanks.
Not a lot, but it all adds up. Experience, I mean.
Hey, you! Have you talked to Lester yet?
Yes, I have peppered him with questions. He was able to tell me a lot, but he is completely exhausted. It's almost a miracle that he survived this escape at all. I have sent him to bed for now.
What did he tell you?
Nothing good, I'm afraid. He has seen not only a dragon, but also men in black, hooded cloaks.
And?
If these men exist, then their presence will pose a possible threat. And I don't like that. Here, take my ring. It will protect you against magic.
Well,
I've been to town.
And? Were you able to talk to the leader of the Paladins?
Oh, they won't let me see him.
Nonsense. There must be a way for you to see him. If all else fails, enter the monastery and become a magician. That might be considered morally questionable, but it would get you what you need. If you were a magician, he would certainly have to see you.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Didn't think that would give experience. I don't think I... Oh, no, there is one thing. Yep. Yeah. There we go.
The thing with the plants for Constantino worked like a charm. It got me past the city guards.
Just like I said. You should listen to me once in a while, my friend.
So yeah, that trick with plants and then going around the city gives in total 650 experience, which is massive for this point in the game. But honestly, it's massive for later in the game as well. Okay, so now I have to go get the plant. And then I think it'll be time to leave the city from the other gate. But, yeah. I think I'm never sure how to start developing or when to start developing my character, but I will need more strength and combat skill. Well, soon, maybe not quite yet. Oh, fighting these things is always annoying. Yeah, that's fine. I can clear these beasts out as well. I think this one's young, yeah. These rats could be annoying. Yeah, they're not young. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I'm not convinced that this knife is all that great, because it's just got such low reach. It's hard to keep enemies at bay with it, basically. Right.
Just like you said. That doesn't surprise me. I'm not touching that.
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers, never again shall you walk upon my land.
Alright, information for Garvel.
And so
I could also do that. Would be great if I can get level 4 before heading out. And get more strength first. Yeah.
I've got this stone tablet. Can you tell me more about it?
Those are artifacts from the old culture, which we have been investigating for some time. There are several kinds of them. Some contain information about the history of the ancient people, and that is the kind I am interested in. Bring me all of those that you can find. I shall give you an appropriate reward.
I've got another stone tablet for you.
Great. Here.
Can you heal me?
Well, actually, I might have enough information.
About those missing people.
Yes?
Let me tell you what I know.
No,
what have you found out?
Nothing important.
So I need 210 experience.
Hey. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, as long as the Paladins don't have any new assignments for me, I can have myself a couple of beers here. What more could you ask?
You're working for the Paladins?
Well, yeah, I report to them on the situation in the city. At the moment, everything is quiet.
Right.
Hey, you! Would you like another beer?
There's nothing better than a cool ale.
You were about to say something about the orcs.
Oh, yeah, right. The orcs are absolutely no threat to the city. They're stuck in the Valley of Mines, and the pass is held by the Paladins. Not even a meat bug could get through there.
Would you like another beer?
Well, I won't say no to a decent pint.
They've even spotted an orc outside of town.
Yeah, right. The dangerous orc outside the city. A real monster of an orc. Well, he's bound to attack the city soon. Listen, we'll kick that fat orc in his fat ass if he comes too close to the city. Got it?
I see.
Hear ye,
I just remembered I forgot one thing. I should be able to level up after all of this is said and done.
Feared for the day in which the beast was returned.
Hey, you!
Yeah.
How about your approval, Master?
Has Vatras given you his blessing?
Yes.
And did you also get the blessing of a priest of Innos?
Yes, I did.
Then you shall have my blessing as well. No matter what path you decide to take pride in doing a good job, my boy.
Hey, you, wait. You look familiar to me.
What do you want?
I've seen your face before somewhere, right? Here, we found this picture on some bandits we picked up a few days ago. It looks a lot like you. Apparently, those guys were looking for you.
Whatever.
Gee, I'd never have thought of that myself.
Very funny. What did those guys want from you?
Ask them yourself. You've got them safely locked up, haven't you?
No, they're dead.
I guess we'll never know then.
If you're in some kind of trouble, go talk to Lord Andre. Maybe he can help you. You'll find him in the barracks.
Oh, he's already gone.
That's nothing new.
But it's not even that late.
I knew that would be a problem. I've got my own opinion about that. Do you really believe that's exactly what I said? Those are all just rumors.
I've got some information about the orcs.
Let's hear it.
They're stuck in the Valley of Mines, and it looks like they're going to stay there. To be on the safe side, the Paladins are guarding the pass.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
As to that orc outside of town?
Yes?
Don't worry about him. The city guard is going to take care of him.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
So I'm missing, 10 experience. I could... Yeah, that's fine. I'll go resolve the stuff with the pirate. I should probably... No, I think it doesn't matter. I think it's fine if I do this now. This is such a cozy spot.
There you are at last. I've been waiting here for hours. Just a moment. You're not a merchant from town, are you? Where is Baltram?
Who are you?
I don't see how that's any of your business. But if you must know, my name is Skip. Does that ring a bell?
Who?
Are you telling me you've never heard of Skip? Holy shit! Where do you live? I'm one of Corinus's most wanted criminals. Me and my boys have been the scourge of the waters around this crummy island for years. Come on, you must have heard of me.
All of the responses are funny. In the end, it doesn't matter which one you choose, but I think all of them are funny.
But of course, it's all coming back to me now.
Honestly, you've really heard of me before? Oh shit. And I had been thinking of strolling into town. Good thing I didn't. The militia would have put me in the slammer right away.
Baltram, you're waiting for a merchant?
Smart kid, aren't you? That's what I just said, isn't it? That good-for-nothing junk merchant seems to have forgotten me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Where do you come from?
You want to know where our hideout is? If I tell you that, I might as well invite the militia to arrest me. And in case you would like to pay us a visit, it wouldn't help you in the least. The island of Corinus is large, and no one ever gets to where we are anyway, unless they have a cog or some other ship. And then you'd have to find your way through the cliffs as well. Nobody gets through there unless they know the secret path. There are only 2 people who know the path, and you're not one of them.
A lot of citizens are missing, and everything seems to indicate that you're not quite innocent in the matter.
Damn it. It's not what you think it is. Do I look like a slave trader to you? No, I only transport goods. What they are and where they come from is no concern of mine. We have shipped all kinds of things for those swine. First, it was just regular stuff. Well, sometimes it may have been contraband. But then they started to kidnap the inhabitants of the city. No idea what they're planning to do with them. All we did was ferry them across.
Who are you talking about?
The bandits, of course. Who else? The filthy scum who are making themselves at home all over the island. And not just here, around Corinus.
Just bandits isn't good enough for me. I want a name.
A name? You want to know who's leading the bandits? Damn it! What was that bastard's name again? I just can't recall his name. Even if it wasn't all that complicated. But I can show you where to find the boss of the gang in this part of Corinus. Have you got a decent map?
No.
Then I guess I'll have to give you a description. There's a very big farm far to the east. The farmer's name is Onar, I think. He's got some fairly large fields. To the south of those fields, there's a small fortress on a high cliff. That's where you'll find your man. I remember his name now. Dexter. Yes, I think they called him Dexter.
Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna level me up. Because I would like to at least get a rusty sword on me. Just for the reach. Like, yeah, the knife has some skill bonus, but 3%, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Yeah, I have enough learning points to get the strength now. But that's fine. Getting another level can only be a good thing for the extra health. So I have to talk to Baltram. Yeah. Just lots of walking up and down, I know. I could also... I'm not gonna get enough money. Actually, with the clothes... I might...
That's not what I heard. Now that's typical.
You're doing business with pirates?
What? Who told you that?
I talked to one of them. He seems to be waiting for you in his bay.
What can you do? These are hard times. Everybody has to look after his own.
Weren't you afraid of getting caught?
That could happen. You found out too, didn't you? But you'll keep your mouth shut, right?
That's not what I heard.
What do you know about the pirates?
They live in a remote part of the island of Corinthus. It can only be reached with a cog or some other ship, as far as I know. The citizens of Corinthus fear them, quite rightly so, for they're nothing but a bunch of nasty cutthroats. Still, if you ask me, they're nowhere near as bad as the bandits.
What is it you're trading?
I mostly supply them with food, and for that, they give me the finest rum that's to be had in Corinthus.
I could take care of this deal for you.
That would be great. I cannot leave Corinthus at the moment. Here, take this package and tell Skip not to be so stingy with the rum this time. It should be at least 3 bottles.
That was all I wanted to know.
Alright, let's
Show
see.
me your wares.
I need 1,000 gold. If I can get it.
That's an open secret.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, looks like I can.
He can't keep anything to himself.
He'd better shut up.
Oh, I might... Nah, it's fine, I'll get another one.
Everybody knows by now.
It's fine. This...
Works all day too.
And it's going to get even worse.
Ah, this is so annoying. Oh, I hate doing this. But it's gotta be done.
That's typical, isn't it?
I want...
You don't say.
Actually, let me just save before I do this, in case I mess it up.
I haven't seen it with my own eyes.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I...
Go away, don't tell me that. Go away, don't tell me that. Everybody knows by now.
That's what I've always said.
And it has to be done in increments of 50. Otherwise you don't get all the bonuses.
He had better shut up.
And he works all day too.
He can't keep anything to himself.
And it's going to get even worse.
He simply talks too much.
Someone's got to do the work.
You don't say.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
And it's going to get even worse.
The blessing
there
of
we
the
go.
Lord in us is always with you.
These are bad times.
Who says things like that?
He can't keep anything to himself.
Really? How interesting.
Okay. So, yeah, I think I just want the strength for now.
And he works all day too.
He simply talks too much.
If I hadn't seen it with my own
Hey, you!
He never would have thought of that himself.
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's nothing new.
Everybody knows by
You
now.
listen to the wrong people.
So that's 4.
Someone's gotta do the work.
It's totally obvious.
That's not what my husband
Nobody will
thinks.
I
learn
think that's it.
anything from me.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Your strength has increased.
And he works all day too.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Not a huge upgrade, but like I said, I prefer the reach.
Really, how interesting.
So now I have, yeah, 17 learning points.
But so great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose a beast.
Oh, I should probably just do the deal with the pirate before heading out. Otherwise I'll just forget about it.
I've got a package for you from Baltrum.
What? He's sending me an errand boy? Scared shitless, is he? Oh well, what can you expect from such a puny penny pincher?
He says he wants 3 bottles of your rum in return.
Ha ha, wouldn't he like that? First he makes me wait forever, doesn't even show up in person. Then he has the nerve to make demands. Here, give him 2 bottles. That's enough for him.
Yeah. Forgot to pick all of this up before. This one's not locked? Oh, God, this one's locked. Okay. Just 1 second. So, yeah. How many? Yeah, okay, I have the fireballs. I'm just thinking if I should do the quest with Laris now. Well, I'm gonna do the apprentice quests first. But I also need to learn lockpicking.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. That's an open secret.
Oh yeah, and then there's the whole quest with... Oh my god. So much stuff to do.
Hey, not so fast. Strolling about alone out here is dangerous. Where do you come from?
From the city.
Well. Then what are you doing wandering around out here, so far from the protective walls of the city?
What's so dangerous out here?
Many things. I bet you'll be yelling for my help after the next bend in the road.
Just assuming I would fall back on your help. How much would that cost me?
I am merely a humble servant of the king, and would not enjoy fleecing a helpless little citizen of the realm. But you know, if you put it like that, I wouldn't object to a little financial backing to promote our future business relationship. 10 gold coins should do for starters. What do you think?
Why not? Here's your 10 coins.
Terrific. If you need my help, you know where to find me. But please do me a favor. Don't come to me with any trifles. I can't stand that, you hear?
Paying him is relevant for a quest a little bit later. Not mandatory, but still, it helps. And I think it does actually give a little bit of experience. Oh, that was incredibly lucky. Holy shit. Ah, there it is. Got them rats. Should be slightly easier now, but still. And I have to pull both. Yeah, it's much easier. Getting really lucky with these screens. These are probably the most annoying enemies in the early game. Okay, nice. Again, it's not a lot of experience, but it all adds up. Now this is what I really want from here. Wonderful. I think I have everything now. Is it? No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I think I have everything. Great. It's not going to level me up though.
Someone's got to do the work.
I don't believe that. That's typical, isn't it?
That's what I he better shut up.
He had better shut up.
But Enos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human. And Enos spoke to him, and the human became...
About the plants.
If you cannot handle that by yourself, you won't be any good as an alchemist either.
I've got all the plants I was supposed to bring you.
What? You're pulling my leg, right? By Adanos. It's all there, all right. Who knows? Maybe someday you could make a decent alchemist after all.
I just have to remember to buy the goddamn dragon root back. Yeah, I can't afford it right now. It's close, but yeah, not quite.
Hey.
What do you want?
I've got the orc weapon you wanted.
Show me. It's been a while since I've had a weapon like this in my hands. I was a soldier back in the Orc War. Those were tough times, I can tell you. I didn't think you could do it. I'm impressed.
Can I sign on as an apprentice with a different master?
You're a good man. I'll give you my approval. Brian will still be here for a while, and a strong lad to take his place will turn up in time.
When can I start as your apprentice?
We can really use a man around here who can beat an orc. As far as I'm concerned, you can start here right away. As for the other masters, Thorben has given
I still have to do the
Bosper
quest, yeah.
He wants you as an apprentice for himself. He asked me to at least give him the opportunity to interest you in his profession. Take a look at it. You can always decide afterwards. Unless you don't want his vote, that is. As usual, Constantino doesn't care about anything. He said that as far as he's concerned, you can start wherever you like. And Matteo says you brought him back his gold. Seems to me you're an honorable young man. That means you have the approval of 4 masters. That's enough to be accepted as an apprentice. Are you ready to start your apprenticeship with me?
No half measures.
I'll think about it.
Take your time. Brian will still be here for a while.
I need 1500 experience. I would really love to get that one more level up before I head out with Laris.
himself between his brothers in order to reconcile their dispute, and he did not succeed.
Yeah, realistically, I need 3 more levels because I also want to get lockpicking.
He'd better shut up.
That's not what my husband thinks. You don't say. He can't keep anything to himself.
I guess I'll...
Someone's got to do the work.
I can go deal with the bandits, probably. Yeah, I can do that. How did the other one get pulled? I don't think that's ever happened to me before. Okay, no big deal though. This ring. Just heal up a bit. Okay, unfortunately this might take me a few tries. I was really hoping to get more weapon skill before I do this, but oh well. Really just depends on how I pull them. This is actually looking good so far. Okay. Yeah, all good. Nice. Nice. Usually this guy will fire a couple of arrows at you and it's painful. So these were the bandits that merchant wanted us to deal with. I really don't know if I can be bothered with the farmer right now. If you haven't played this game before, you don't know what I'm talking about. There's an issue on this farm here, and it's really annoying to deal with. Well, it's not annoying to deal with, it's just painful to get the maximum experience out of it. And I don't know if I can be bothered with that right now. $900. Yeah, I'm not gonna level up from this because it's 100. I think that the other quest is 200. There's a couple more things I could do in the harbor, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
That's an open secret.
Someone's gotta do the work.
I took care of the bandits.
Really? Anyone could say that. Do you have proof?
Should I go back and cut off their heads?
No, I don't think that will be necessary. I believe you. You have done the merchants and the city a great service. Here is the money you were promised.
And it's not even... I thought this quest gave 200 experience, it's just 100. So yeah, it's not gonna be enough. I should still deal with all this stuff in the harbor though.
I've got another stone tablet for you.
Great. Here. Got enough.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna get the plant back.
Show me.
Okay.
And it's gonna get even worse.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Boy, that lunatic's hammering is wearing me down.
Who are you talking about?
Can't you hear that hammering? Who do you think hammers all day long in the Harbor District? I mean that lunatic felon. He takes the hammer to his hut every day.
I could take care of Felon.
You want to help me? What's in it for you?
You tell me.
Oh, that's how it is. All right, if you can get him to stop hammering, I'll pay you 25 gold pieces. But I'll tell you one thing right now. You can't talk to the guy. He's nuts. The only thing that will help is a few decent punches.
I'll see what I can do.
You can think about it. Remember, I'll pay you 25 gold coins.
Yeah, not a lot of experience in this, but whatever.
Hey. That doesn't surprise me.
Could you stop hammering?
No, I have to finish this.
You listen to the wrong people.
Stop that hammering or I'll break every bone in your body.
Forget it, or I'll knock some sense into your head with my hammer.
You better.
You'll
That's right.
I never knew that.
That's what I
That's really not my problem.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
It's a bad business.
Alright, come on, get up.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Don't you try that again.
Yeah, incidentally, you can beat up people in the harbor, but I could get the experience that way, but Jesus Christ, that's so gamey.
Okay, so you beat me. Some heroic deed that was.
Will you stop hammering now, or do I have to thrash you again?
Everybody.
No, don't hit me anymore. I'll stop. But if everything collapses around here, it'll be your fault.
That's an easy.
Felon will hammer no longer.
Hear that? No more hammering. At last, I thought the fellow would never quit. You've done me a huge favor. You know what? I'll give you 30 gold pieces.
Imagine that. 50 experience and 30 gold pieces for beating a helpless man. I might not be too late. Yeah, no, I'm not too late for that other thing.
That's all just gossip.
That's still not gonna be enough experience.
Nobody ever asked me.
What are you doing here?
This is my home. But if you mean, what do I do all day? I arrange fights.
You arrange fights?
Every day, from noon until evening. And right here, behind the warehouse in the harbor district. Home sweet home.
What are the rules for the fight?
Quite simple. All regular weapons are allowed. No bows or crossbows, and no magic. We fight until one of us drops. And as soon as one of us is flat on his back, it's over. Got it? Whoever leaves the ring is out. So if you quit, I win. The stake is 50 gold coins. If you win, you get 100 back. If not, well, then your money is down the drain. Got it?
Yep.
No. I should win, no problem. But I just remembered I didn't save for a while.
You.
Do you have 50 gold pieces?
Here you are.
We have a new challenger. The bets are placed. Are you ready?
Come here.
Then let's see what you can do.
Inhabitants of Corinus. From this moment onward, all the citizens of this city who have martial skills are here with her.
Give it your all.
Such a fascinating fight.
Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Give it your all.
is actually worth 100 experience. Okay. I thought he was only worth 50. It's still not gonna be enough. I'll have to do the annoying quests. It's probably fine to just get it out of the way.
Ah, my head.
Hear ye,
Oh
inhabitants of
man,
Corinus.
you packed quite a punch. I see you already took your gold. You could have waited until I gave it to you. I keep my word. And one more thing. No one talks about what goes on behind the warehouse. The militia puts everyone who does the slightest thing here behind bars. And those boys don't like to see betting on fights.
I want to fight against you.
Nah. Before I go up against you again, I need a better weapon. I had to sell my sword a few days ago. With that, baby, I'm unbeatable. If you get it back from me, I'll take you on again.
To whom did you sell the sword?
I swapped it with a trader in the marketplace for some stuff. The guy's called Jorah. The torches and the bit of meat that he gave me are long used up.
He isn't likely to give me the sword for nothing.
It's an old sword. He won't want much for it. Just think of the money as an extra stake for the fight.
So this is the reward that I mentioned earlier from Jorah.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following...
Alric says you got his sword.
Do you mean that ragged fellow who traded his weapon to me for a few torches and chunks of meat?
That's him.
I still have the sword.
How much do you want for it?
Well, for you... Ah, so what? Here, take it. After all, you did help me get my gold back.
Alright, there we go.
I've got your sword.
Ah, that's much better than fighting with an old stick.
Yeah, I would imagine. Okay, I can... It's 500 experience. I should level up. Yeah, I think I'll talk with Laris now.
Nobody ever asks me.
Hey, you!
If he doesn't see that, I can't help
Vatras sent me. He told me to come to you when I needed help.
So you've already been to see Vatras?
That's not what I heard.
You must have made a lasting impression on him. Otherwise, he certainly wouldn't have volunteered my name. Especially not since the matter with those missing people still hasn't been resolved. Tell me what you need.
My god. There's so much to talk with him about.
Vatras said you could help me join a community.
Getting tired of being the underdog, are you? All right, I see your point. I can exert my influence with the mercenaries if you want to join Lee. And I'm sure we can find a way to get you into the monastery soon. But the easiest thing would certainly be for you to join the militia. Which community do you prefer?
Now, like I said, I want to join the militia, but joining the mercenaries, well, choosing to join the mercenaries here gives the most experience.
The
It's a very
I'm sure that
wonky
Lee will accept you. But
sequence
first,
of
you're going to
events and
have to
triggers, but
pass
you
a
can
test.
squeeze a
Go
lot of
and talk to
experience out of
Cord
it.
on Onar's farm. He can help you with your test. Tell him that you reside beneath my wing. He'll understand.
Alright. Where's the... yeah.
So what's your business with Vatras?
I've got this little agreement with the water mages, you see.
What kind of an agreement?
We work for them, and they see to it that our past in the penal colony doesn't get us into trouble.
You're talking about the Ring of Water?
You've heard of it?
Vatras told me about it.
You might have mentioned that right away.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
The ring is to the water mages what the paladins are to the fire magicians. But, unlike the paladins, we operate in the background. The ring is a mighty weapon in the battle against the dangers that threaten the people of Corinus. But this only works as long as we keep the identity of all those secret who belong to the Ring of Water. So keep this to yourself.
Sure.
Think? Yeah.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
That's fine with me. But the decision about whether you will be accepted or not lies with the water mages alone.
I see. Vatras gave me this ornament to bring to you. He said it is to be taken back.
Of course. It's up to me as usual. I might have known. I'll have to walk halfway across the island to take it back to the water mages.
I can take the ornament there for you.
I think I'd better take it there myself. But you could come with me. Only, I can't leave here at the moment. I need to keep an eye on the harbor.
What exactly do you do here at the harbor?
I'm doing what we all do. I fulfill the tasks the water mages give me. Some of the missing people were fishermen. They disappeared along with their boats. That's why I'm standing here, watching the harbor. Maybe something will happen yet. But you could help me. Listen, I shall give you my aquamarine ring. It signifies that the bearer belongs to the Ring of Water. If you wear my ring, the rest of us will know that you're acting on my behalf. Get someone to take over my duties so that I can take the ornament back. One of us is always keeping an eye on the marketplace, but I don't know whose turn it is. You had better go talk to all those standing around there. Once the right man sees my aquamarine ring on you, he will let you know. Tell him to see to it that somebody else takes over here at the harbor.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, yeah, let's go talk to the crazy man as well. Oh, right. I can also turn this guy in. How much experience do I have? It's gonna be... I need 440.
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here, fresh from the depths of the sea.
Yeah, I just have to do the other quest before I get a level up. Oh well, it's fine.
I think this piece of paper belongs to you.
What? Let me see. Okay, let's stay calm about this. Listen, I have resold the goods I got from the bandits. But there's no reason to take this straight to the militia, right? I'm sure we can come to an understanding, can't we?
Looks like it's the slammer for you.
No, wait, you can't do that. After all, I'm nothing but, you know, small fry.
You should have thought of that sooner. Now I'm going to report you to Lord Andre.
You'll regret this.
No, I'm not gonna regret it.
But that's terrible.
Although, like I said, siding with them is technically better.
Ah, you've come just in time. I'm in need of an assistant for a magic experiment. I'm sure you're eager to do me a favor for science's sake.
Easy, my friend. First tell me what this is all about.
I have developed a new spell, a spell of oblivion. I've already successfully carried out a few practical applications, but I don't have time to conduct one final test.
Tell me more about the experiment and the spell.
The spell serves to make somebody forget various events. So far, I have only found it to work when the person in question is angry, for instance. If he has been knocked down or robbed. Even if he has only witnessed such a deed, he will scratch it from his memory.
So I'm supposed to knock somebody down and then put a spell on him?
Yes, I think you get the point. But to make somebody angry, it is enough to attack him. You don't have to knock him down. So you should pick somebody who's by himself. If there are other people around, you'll just get into trouble with Lord Andre. Also, it makes no sense to cast the spell on someone who's busy attacking you. Wait for the right moment.
All right, I'll try out that spell.
Then take this spell scroll and find yourself a suitable guinea pig. Once you're done, come back and tell me how it went.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I could teach you how to brew potions. I know the recipes for healing and mana essences, and for potions of great speed.
Right. So it's going to take a little bit of waiting, but that's fine. That's why I really don't like doing this quest. But it gives a lot of experience. Yeah. Yeah, I should get enough to level up.
But with it, the trees and animals were also washed away.
I mean, realistically, the quest itself is quite simple. It's just that getting that guy that you want to beat up at a spot where nobody notices takes a while, because he gets to that spot at a very specific point in time, in daytime.
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal. Halvor is a fence. He sells the goods that the bandits steal from the merchants.
So he's behind it. My men will lock him up at once. I don't think he'll create any difficulties. I shall give you your bounty now.
Alright. I could... yeah, that's fine. I'll go sleep until midnight. Skip at least a little bit of the wait.
Situation, the forest and wilderness near the city are to be avoided.
Yep.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That was no big deal.
And here he is.
Well, what have we here?
Have you no manners? That's disgusting. Oh, is this filthy rabble. Haven't you a job where you ought to be? But I suppose no one would miss a down-at-heel fellow like you, hey? Well, if you had as much gold as I do, you wouldn't have to work either. But you'll never be that rich.
I see I'm gonna have lots of fun with you.
Absolutely lovely chap.
I asked you who you are.
I am Valentino the Handsome, bon vivant and ladies' man. Poor in cares, rich in wisdom and gold, and the women throw themselves at me. If you have problems, keep them. I don't need them.
Looks like I'm gonna have to teach you some manners.
Doesn't matter to me. Thrash me all you want. When I get up tomorrow, I'll be fine again. But you'll have to run around with that mug of yours for life.
Right, so now I just have to wait until he leaves this place. Which I think he does at 3 AM, but I'm never certain, it might be at 4. Anyway, just a second. Yeah. What's going on? What's the time? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's why I don't like this quest. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Could do that. Just don't want to miss the window.
He works all day too.
Due to the general situation, the forest and
Not even sure where Baltram is at night. Presumably he's up here. Yep.
Why are you looking so doubtful?
I see that you bear the sign of the Ring of Water.
So, are you a member too?
What if I am?
Then I would tell you that Lares wants to be relieved from his post down at the harbor.
Fine. If that's so, I'll see to it that somebody deals with it.
I see. I got the rum from Skip, but he gave me no more than 2 bottles.
Damn expensive, that. Who does he think he is? Well, give it here then. I can't give you much for it now. This here's gotta be enough.
Yeah, now I think that's definitely enough experience to level me up. Wonderful.
That's not what my husband.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby
That's an open secret.
Hey, you're new in town, huh?
Yes, and what about you?
I've come from the mainland, and now I'm hanging around here. I'm almost out of gold, so all I can do now is join the militia, I guess. But I don't want to do that. I won't be slaughtered by those orcs on the king's behalf.
What can you tell me about the militia?
One of the paladins has taken command. A certain Lord Andre. He's trying to mobilize half the city in case the orcs attack. But you need to be a citizen of the town in order to be admitted. As far as I know, if you're not a citizen, you can train anyway. But you won't be officially admitted.
What else can you tell me about Lord Andre?
He has taken over the position of judge as well. If you cause any trouble in this town, you're gonna have to answer to him. I was once in a brawl with a citizen. He went crying to Lord Andre and ratted me out. That little matter cost me 50 gold pieces. I was lucky that it happened at night, or others would have witnessed it. The more people complain about you in this town, the higher your penalty will be.
Who did you fight with?
With a fellow named Valentino. He often hangs out in the tavern near the temple. I'm not usually a violent person, but that guy needed his face rearranged in the worst way.
Has anything exciting happened?
You could say that. They robbed Bosper the bowmaker. What a brazen thing to do, I tell you. The fellow just ambled into the shop in broad daylight and grabbed himself a bow. And Bosper right after him, hollering, "Stop right there, you rogue!" But the thief was too fast.
Okay, almost there. Yeah. Could fry some meat. Why not? It's not like I have anything better to do right now.
Got my own opinion about that.
He simply talks too much.
Pretty sure most of this meat is like different kinds of rats. Giant rats, small rats. Delicious.
That's the first I've heard of it.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
We can only wait and see.
You don't say.
I'm not touching that.
I don't believe that.
We can only wait and see.
Don't tell this to anyone.
What with?
Okay. I hope he leaves at 3. Yeah. Exhausted all the interesting dialogues here. Just gotta wait on him. Alright, the moment of truth. Is he gonna leave? Nah, he leaves at 4. God, come on. It's just such a waste of time. I mean, thing is, you can beat him up anywhere. Like, even in here, I don't think... Yeah, because there's no guards, nobody would actually get involved. But then all the witnesses would still, you know, quote-unquote, report my crime. So you have to do it where nobody sees you beating him up. And that only happens at a very specific spot.
Really didn't deserve that. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
There we go. God.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Like I said, the spot is actually very specific, so I have to be careful. And I still might aggro the paladins up there. Yeah, I need 240 XP. Yeah, I absolutely should level up. I think this is good.
Just you wait, you some bitch.
Looks like it is. Come on.
Oh man, my head.
Wait a minute. Do you have anything else to tell me?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, that should be good.
That's not what I heard.
But he knew that all along.
I met Valentino.
And?
I gave him a sound beating.
Can't go on like this forever.
He deserved it. Here. I found this ring on him when our little disagreement had been settled. You're welcome to pass it on to the next person who beats him up.
Everybody knows by now.
Valentino was unable to pay his bar tab last night. He was blathering something about having been robbed and paying me later on. Really?
And what did you do?
Well, I gave him a good thrashing. What else?
Wouldn't be so sure.
Here, take this ring.
What? I don't understand.
It used to belong to Valentino. You're welcome to pass it on to the next person who tans his hide.
Wonderful.
Knew that all along.
So now, yeah, now I feel much more comfortable. If when I train my one-handed skill, it'll be much more smoother. And then I don't mind heading out with Laris. I mean, more strength would be good, but yeah, that's fine.
I used the spell scroll.
Fine, fine. And were you successful?
Yes, it worked.
Excellent.
One small success for science, but a big one for me. Now, I can use my time to instruct you in the arts of alchemy. I could also give you some useful things if you want.
Actually, learning alchemy... It's not crucial right now, but I could. It's fine. Yeah, Laris. Actually, now I need to learn. Who can teach me? I mean, I know who can teach me, but if I go talk to the guardsman, he's gonna give me a bonus right now that I don't want to use up just yet.
You live behind the warehouse?
It's only temporary. When you have as much gold as I do, you can afford a little luxury. I was a drill instructor in the army, but I left that bunch to seek my fortune in adventure. Now I've wound up in this shithole. My last 100 gold pieces went to the guards at the city gate. So, I'm seeing to it that I come into money again. I even had to sell my sword.
Can you train me?
As long as you have the necessary experience, sure.
Train me as a sword fighter.
Alright, great.
You're no longer a beginner.
Oh, that's gonna help.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus.
Yeah, that's gonna help a lot. Yeah. Next thing I want is probably lockpicking though. Yeah.
Hey, you! I have talked to Baltram. He will find someone to relieve you.
Ah, very good. Then we can finally leave here. You had better keep my aquamarine ring for now. I assume it will come in handy for you until you get your own.
Yep, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Where?
Let us take Vatris's ornament back.
Then let's go. Follow me.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. That's terrible.
Oh, I can probably... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Because I should be able to beat him up now.
How's it going?
How much do you want?
What do you mean, how much?
I'm the moneylender and you came to me. What could you want from me? Money, of course.
Well, lend me some money.
Sure, how much would you like? I charge 20%.
200 gold coins.
That's a lot of money. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and the money too. Understand?
Obviously, I'm not gonna pay him back. There's a way to get this money without him bothering you, but I want to beat him up anyway. Actually, just gonna heal up real fast.
About those missing people.
Yes?
Let me tell you what I know. I have found out that the bandits are responsible for the disappearances here. The leader of the bandits is named Dexter. He is responsible for the kidnappings. I knew Dexter back in the penal colony. He was working for the ore baron Gomez then.
He certainly will remember you. You should be careful. I think you're on the right track. Just carry on.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Now that we're no longer in town and cannot be overheard, let me tell you a little more. We are now going to take this ornament that you brought me back to Satyrus. You remember Satyrus, don't you?
Certainly. He was the leader of the water mages in the new camp.
We lads from the former new camp still have good relations with the water mages. Even Lee will still protect the water mages against any danger today if it's within his power. To keep up the contact with the water mages, I'm in town most of the time, working together with Vatras. And this is the armor that is issued to each of us by the water mages. The members of the Ring of Water have been wearing such armor since before the Orc Wars.
What is Cavalorn's part in this? He wasn't a follower of the new camp as far as I know.
You are right. Our community has grown. Even I do not know how many there are by now. But let us move on. I want to get further away from the city. We can talk more about it later.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
This quest is great for getting experience, but at the very end there's a little bit of fighting that you have to do on your own, which is why I wanted to get the strength and the one-handed skill. But yeah, until then, Lars will pretty much take care of anything for you. Just like that. And yeah, there's no shared experience or anything like that. Which is so convenient. And yeah, this is one of the few games where escort quests aren't annoying, surprisingly. Because the NPCs just walk at the normal pace, and if you go too far from them, they just wait for you. Simple as that.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Just look at that mess under the bridge over there. I haven't seen anything like it in my entire life. Those swine should be exterminated, I tell you.
What happened?
I was traveling with my helpers when those horrible brutes came jumping on my cart out of the blue and butchered everybody. I'm lucky that I still know how to dish out a decent right hook, or they would have killed me too.
That stuff there under the bridge is yours?
The cart, the goods, everything.
Look, I collected some of your stuff for you.
You can keep it. None of it is really of any value to me. The only thing that's irreplaceable are the 3 stone tablets they stole from me.
Stone tablets?
The water mage in town wants to buy them from me, and I promised he'd get them. I must have them back at any cost, or my reputation will be tarnished.
Where did you get those stone tablets?
I found them near old buildings, such as mausoleums or sometimes in caves. I've already sold a whole bunch of them to the water mages in town. They're pretty rare down here, though. I found most of them northeast of Corinus.
Why don't you simply go looking for new ones?
During that melee with the bandits, I sprained my ankle. I can still hobble along, but I don't want to walk very far on this foot.
Who were those people?
The bandits. Who else? They took over the bridge up there. They rob everybody who tries to pass the bridge. I knew they were lurking up there, so I passed under the bridge instead. But my cart and my goods must have been too tempting for them. Those scumbags simply jumped from the bridge directly onto my cart. I should have tried to steal past in the night.
What would a water mage want with them?
He said he was going to study them and asked me to bring him more.
You managed to drive back the bandits?
Yes, but I'm sure they're still up there on the bridge.
Can you teach me how to hit hard like that?
Of course I can.
I need information about a weapons delivery for the bandits.
Weapons delivery? Yes, I know about that. Some swine from the city sold them so many weapons that they could barely carry them all. Some of them are kept on the bridge where those bastards attacked me. The rest of them were probably hauled past Bengar's farm on the high pastures. Maybe the bandits wanted to take them across the pass.
Yeah, I think that's it.
What's wrong? Are you still holding up?
That fellow over there has problems with bandits.
Too bad for him, but we don't have time for that now.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
Yeah, I mean, you probably noticed Lars is immortal. Well, because he's like an essential NPC or whatever. So, if he would help you with that quest, it would be incredibly trivial. That's fine. I'll do this later. If you travel too far from an NPC that's following you, or you're following them, they just move on to their next sort of checkpoint, I guess you would call it. So it's no big deal if you know where they're heading. In a sense, you could even speed the quest up using that. But again, that's very gamey. I don't want to do it.
Don't you break down on me now.
Stop blabbing. Let's move on.
Stay close behind me. Another one of those beasts.
Yeah. It's gonna be a while before I can learn lockpicking. Although I will get a lot of experience for all of this. I know it probably seems silly collecting all of the arrows, especially when I'm not using a bow, but it's essentially picking up 1 gold piece per arrow. It really adds up.
The water mages are all beside themselves. They've been digging at an excavation site in the northeast for weeks. It's anybody's guess what they're trying to find there. It all started when the earth began trembling like it did in the worst times of the barrier. Horrible stone creatures emerged from the ground, slaying everyone who went within 100 feet of them. The water mages took the matter in hand and destroyed those hostile invaders. And now they're digging down there, searching for an explanation for these strange events. But you will soon see for yourself.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
Yeah, just let him deal with them while I'm picking up mushrooms.
Nothing to plunder.
Lots of good stuff here. And I'll be aiming to get, well, to be able to use the longsword before I end the first chapter. Or I think they're called acts in this game. So yeah, 43 more strength. In between the strength and lockpicking, I think that's, what, 8 levels? Assuming I can get more strength through,
Can you still go on?
through various jewelry.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Stay close behind me. So much for you, filthy beast. Right. It could get dangerous here.
Let's move on.
Keep back a little.
So you absolutely won't need to deal with these things at this point.
We're here. Here, take the ornament. The water mages must be in there somewhere. Take it to them. If you should meet any beasts down in that hole in the ground that look like they're too much for you, flee forward to Satyrus. He'll take care of the beast for you. I need to go back. And one more thing. Don't even think about strolling around for long with this ornament. Go directly to Satyrus. See you.
Yeah. Even dealing with 3 rats at a time can be a bit tricky at this point. Which again is why I wanted the extra levels before heading here. But like Lara said, or implied, there's a couple of more tough creatures in the end of this. I have ways of dealing with them, so that's not gonna be an issue. Because if you let Satyrus deal with them, you don't get any experience for them. And they give a lot. Yeah, you can already see them. There we go. So that's 600 experience that you lose out on if you run away, run forward towards Satyrus. I thought there were some stone tablets here. Oh well. I almost got a level up. Not quite. Anyway, I think I'll end it here for today. Pretty good session. Got a lot done. Basically done with all the side dialogues in the city. And now the more interesting parts coming up now. Alright, thanks for watching.